Peace be with you all. Love be with you on the sacred ceremony of the divine Lion's Gate. We are Sirian energy. We are here during your ceremony that is sacred for this time, during your Lion's Gate portal. We were here then, we are here now. There is no difference between the present moment, the past moment, and the future. We are always here with you. May you always be in peace, for we are with you during this time, during this incarnation, during this present moment, during this vibration of your earth realm. Your earth is expanding now into its consciousness of oneness, of wholeness, of source, knowing that we as galactic, we are all galactic, we are here with you always. The Council of the Galactic is here around you. We are always here with you. You do not see us, but we are here with you. Many of you are feeling us now more than ever. Your consciousness is expanding into something greater than you can even imagine, for we are with you. Do not fear. Simply allow us to come in, and we are here with you.
How are you here to help us?
We do not work with your chakras, but we work with your DNA structures. Simply allow us to work with your DNA structures, and we are here with you. There is nothing magical about it, only have the intention and we come. For you are us and we are you. Your streams of your souls have us, in you. We are one and the same, and there is no difference. Many of you are having experiences of being galactic, and that is because the soul stream, the energies that you are allowing it to happen. It is allowing you to become closer to your divine being of who you are in this lifetime. We are Sirian energy. We are formless forms, but we were once forms like you, billions and billions and billions of your earth time. Be of peace, be of love, love each other unconditionally. Your world is expanding. It is becoming more conscious than ever before. Although you may not see it, we do. Try to see all things as love and good things. Allow us to come in, for we are here with you. We are here with you. We are here with you.
Can you speak about the significance of this time? It's a hard time holding the energy on.
Miriam comes now. Good. I'm here. I am here. It's good to see you guys. It's good to see you. Charlie, it is good to see you. It is good to see all of you ladies here, and even the gentlemen as well. It is good to see everybody here again, celebrating the Isis energy, which was a great part of who I once was. You know, sometimes women didn't have anything back then, but there's one thing that we did have. We had the Isis energy. That could not be taken away from us. We lived it every day. We had to do it in hiding, but we did it nevertheless. You understand, sometimes things are taken away from you as a woman, but you must hold on to your belief systems and your faith. And that's what we did as women. The portal that you are creating.
Yes.
Good. I want you to know something about the Isis energy. For Isis really is not a goddess, but she is a being of essence. She lives here. She is with us every single day. Only call upon her and she will come. She is a fierce being, and she is here to assist women as she assisted me and the sisters. For we are always here. She is always here with us.
Do you want to talk about her connection to the goddess religion that got destroyed under patriarchy?
Patriarchy. Yes, I know it. Patriarchy. The goddess was, in a manner, destroyed because of the patriarchy, because of the one God. But they didn't take her into consideration. For she too is a goddess, a being, you know.
That's why, if you remember, I called her in, but I also invoked her as a goddess, but called her in as a being.
She is a being. It is another way for all of you, especially women and men as well, to understand your true essence as a female, to balance both the masculine and feminine. And that is what we did. We needed to balance the masculine and the feminine. So we would call in the Isis energy as a divine feminine as well, and the Shekinah as well, and Gaia as well. Actually, we called in many goddesses. We didn't lose them. We maintained who we were and who we are to this day. Don't lose the goddess. Whatever you do, maintain the goddess energy, especially for women. It is most important now, for the woman is rising more and more every single moment in this time. You cannot stop it. This being is allowing us to do it.
Why don't you speak about the connection to the Hathor energy, the Isis and Hathor energy as it relates to Lionsgate?
1 second, please.
Time to go into the Akash. So when that's happening, she's going into the Akashic records.
Hathor energy are beings. They are beings, but they are not from this particular galaxy, not even from this universe, actually. We know it's difficult to understand that, but your quantum physics and quantum mechanics can explain it. There are multiple universes as there are multiple Earth realms. One line was created by Hathors into the Sirian energy. That Hathor energy created was a part of Isis energy. The Isis energy came into the Earth realm to help, to aid, to assist, especially women. To assist women. But it was taken away from us, not only by the male god, but also at times by the Egyptian males as well. They took that away from us. I maintained it. I maintained the Isis energy so that all women could feel this. It is a bit difficult to understand here during these times. I understand that. But remember, it is very important that you just continue to celebrate these celebrations. The Lion's Gate. All celebrations are holy and sacred, especially now. Don't lose the divine feminine. It is a part of all of us. And I am here to help you with that. I will come through you all. If you ask me, only say the word, and I am there for you.
Even men.
Even the male energy, I am here for as well. I believe I'm coming through one right now.
As a demonstration of what it's like to bring in the divine feminine into the masculine work field.
Charlie, I work through you as well. And you are a beautiful balance of both masculine and feminine energy coming together as one. I especially like the connection that you two have together. Peace be with you both. As you represent the divine feminine and divine masculine coming together again to do the work in your own unique way. There is no one way, sisters and brothers. There is only your way. You decide on how you want to bring it in. You decide, angel. You decide. You decide to bring it in. We'll get back to that. Good. I like how you're holding your fingers there, Shai. Source being one. One. Yes, you are. I see that. I feel it. And to all of you out there, I say this, be as one. One. feminine, masculine. When you find both are equal within you, you're going to find this. Both, they come together. And when you find one, you find God. And when you find God, you find yourself. For there is no separation. There is only one. You create the separation. We don't. I don't. Don't create separation. Balance both energies. Balance and become one again with Source, with the divine feminine, and the divine masculine. I look at all of you here, and I look at all of you there, and I say to all of you, it is happening. Just as this ceremony happens now, it's happening around your world, around the globe. And when that happens, what happens then, sister? What is expanding now?
Consciousness,
Consciousness.
Collective consciousness.
Love.
Expanding.
harmony.
Stand up, sister. Stand up. You not be separate from us.
The knowing of oneness.
For your people are there too,
Yes.
aren't they?
Mhm.
We are one together. I know you.
I know.
We want peace, don't we?
Yes.
We want love, don't we?
Yes.
No more war,
No more war.
only peace and love.
Only peace and love.
And may women be free finally.
Yes.
Everywhere in the world.
Everywhere. We're creating.
Very good. I'm glad you are. And I'm helping all of you to create that as well. All of you.
Speak your truth and speak your voice, women.
Yes.
Speak your truth and speak your voice. Let it come out.
Oh, how I wish they could ask me questions, but they can't. That is okay.
Well, we can.
They can ask questions and we
Yeah.
Would you like to ask questions before other energies come?
to Mary Magdalene.
Yes.
We
What
can.
would you like us to know about the Lion's Gate
The Lion's Gate?
for your perspective? Why do you think it's important for us?
I think it's important for everyone because it's a celebration of who we are. It is ritual, it is ceremony. It reminds us who we once were and who we are now and who we're going to be. All of these things are important. The candles, the incense, the sacred knives that you have, the energy that you put into those crystals are the energies that you can heal with if you choose. Do you understand? You are the goddesses and you are the gods. You are souls connected to all things, everything, and nothing. And nothing. You understand? As the great Buddha said, find the middle ground. Be a prophet like Muhammad. Be a Rabboni like Jesus, Yeshua. Be your own prophet and be your own guru. That is the new vibration. You ask what it is, that's what it is. Create something new from this ceremony. And when you have gathered all of that energy, you go out and you teach others. Don't hold it in, you. Don't hold it in, you. Don't hold it in. Don't think that you're not ready, because you are. And I say that to all of you, don't think that you're not ready. Continue to go to different ceremonies from different types of healers. Know your energy, work with it, and help others to expand as well, so they may find their own true essence of who they are. As I once said, and I say it again, your true, authentic selves, the soul self of who you are. Don't let anyone tell you that you are separate, because you are not. Don't let them tell you that you are evil, because you are not. For all things are divine. That is the trick, isn't it, souls? To find the divinity in things that don't seem so divine. Isn't that true? But I won't go into the darker things unless you choose to go there. If you choose to go into the dark, then the dark will come unto you. But if you choose to go into the light, then the light will come to you as well. It is up to you. It is your experience, isn't it? I've said that many times. Your guides have said that. Yeshua says the same thing. You even say that.
Will there be 1,000 years of peace like in multiple sacred texts?
Ooh, that is a good one. 1,000 years of peace.
Like the sacred texts.
1 second. What do you say?
Yes, there will be.
When?
It's when we are ready to bring that forth.
Good. Charlie, what do you say? Master teacher.
Yeah.
Now.
It begins now.
It begins now. Good. I like that you put that into the universe. If it is said, then it is written. If it is written, then it will be done. Therefore, it becomes manifest. Well done. I understand where you're going. Gaia, what do you think?
I know that it only takes 1% or roughly 1% to change the collective consciousness. And we are all doing that now by doing what we're doing here. So I would say just keep doing these ceremonies and these events where we're raising everyone's consciousness. And that's going to add to the change that we need to see.
You are correct, all of you, in your own unique ways. There is no one answer. There is your answer. There is your truth. But I can tell you this, Charlie, it's happening. Tanjila, it is happening. And Gaia, it is happening. And all of you out there, it is happening. There is less war. I know that you see war. But there's less of it. There is a less willingness to have war. And it's happening right now. I tell you, all of you, it is happening. Continue to put it out like Charlie did. And continue to manifest it like Tanjila. And know, like Gaia, that it is happening.
So Shannon wants to know, how can we have love and empathy for those susceptible to various dark forces that are happening in politics around the world at this time?
Don't get me started. Do not get me started. How are we going to deal with that? Boo-hoo, I say to you. Why do you stay there then? Why do you stay in the darker things? Why? Don't go there. Be with us. Be in community. There are so many healers here. All of us. All of you. I know it's hard to turn off your TVs, your phones, but stay with God and you stay with you. Stay in the
I am frequency.
in the I am that I am.
But when you're balanced within yourself, you start seeing that reflect outside. When you're at peace within yourself, that starts reflecting in the outer world.
We are
It is
mirrors
law.
to
It's
the
universal law.
It's the quantum universe. We are mirrors to everything. And so if we are reflecting the negativity and the fear, even if the perception of it exists, we're just bringing more of it into our field.
Well said.
The teachers used to say, hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, and there shall be no evil. So it gives you that foundation within yourself. So even when you do perceive things that are not nice, you can still like pray for them, pray and send compassion, and then let it go. You know,
And also I'd add to that, to not allow yourself to go into their field of vibration. So when the vibration that's hitting you from politics, it's certainly hitting us in many parts of the world right now, don't go to that vibration, right? Stay at your vibration and intend for them to come up to your vibration. But it's not our responsibility, or we cannot be glued to the outcome that they will. We can simply send love and peace and heart and empathy. That's all we can do.
If there is a vibration, as you call it, it's high or low, then so be it. But I will say to all of you, stay here. Let them come up to you. Don't go down to them. It's not necessary. I know sometimes you do, but go back up. Go to who you truly are. okay? You said it very well, all of you.
And that's our practice.
Yes.
That's our
That's a
practice
daily practice.
to,
Yeah.
we create this vortexes of frequency together. And how can we continue to stay in those for longer and longer and longer?
I know how.
How?
We go to things like SoulSearch. Don't we?
Yes,
And we look for our soul in others to help us.
yes.
And we stay in community. We stay in community.
It's a daily practice.
It is a daily practice. No one said that it is easy. It's easier to sit on your rump if you want and watch TV, isn't it? This is not easy, but I say to all of you, it's worth it. Look at the, 1 second. Amazing beings that you're going to meet. Not just us, but beings from all over this universe and beyond. Is there another question?
There is indeed. What is happening to our physical bodies with the cosmic shifts that are happening all around us?
Oh, that's another good one.
That's the quantum field, right?
It is the quantum field. Your DNA, it's changing little by little, but you must understand something.
You can say
Mm.
it.
I must be very straight with you. I cannot expand in that type of field. That's not who I am. You understand that, don't you, guys?
Mhm. Well, I think,
However,
okay, because I was gonna say.
they can.
Well, this is what I was gonna say, and I think this is a good clarification. So we work with, this is kind of how it works, at least how we understand how it works. So they work with a lot of galactic energies. We work with ascended masters, Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, and others, and we do bring forth Sirian energy and some galactic energies, but it's not our prime energy. So if you remember, when the Sirians came through, they said, we work through your DNA, not through your chakras. Our guides primarily work through the chakra system, the auric field. And that's how they shift. When we do the darshan that many of you have experienced, it's literally a Kundalini awakening. It's an activation that's happening. And when the galactic energies come through and they're doing an activation, it's happening in a similar way, but through our DNA structures. That's the main
Yeah,
difference.
there are new blueprints. I mean, like Enoch in ancient times used to talk about where bodies are going to start transforming into a light body. Okay, we're moving right now, we're at an evolutionary point where we're moving from carbon base into more of a crystalline base, which makes us more sensitive. And this is in the DNA, it begins in the DNA first. And times like this with the Sirian energy and a lot of the star families and things like this, that is what they work with, because that's just who they are. And it's usually through sound. And when you do a lot of sound healing and things like this, it is doing certain things to your DNA, and it holds higher vibrations and activates when people talk about more dimensions opening up, actually opening up into the 5th dimension and all this stuff. It doesn't mean this goes away. It means we're expanding and you're like in all of it at once. Okay, you can kind of bridge and you can adjust your frequency to be wherever you desire to be. But this is where we're at right now, where it's easier to do that, where your meditations can be more clear. You can go there, but one day you'll be able, your body will be crystalline enough to move your body to those places as well. And
All at the same time.
yes,
All at the same time. So that's the thing where Charlie was mentioning that linear, there's no, like, we speak about the 5th dimension and beyond, but that's only because as human beings, that's all we can understand with our linear constructs.
and there's also blueprints in our DNA that have been laid dormant. That is, when you hear people talk about their divine plan or their divine mission or all this stuff, it was brought from your very first embodiment, was like planted into your DNA. But just like an opera singer, when she hits that certain frequency in a note, the glasses start breaking. That's when those plans start getting revealed. And that's why my guides and the presence work through me, basically saying, just keep and observe ideas that are starting to come through you, that seem grand, beautiful cities, beautiful, all these different things, because that's actually seeding, because the earth also has like a crystalline consciousness grid, and like the ideas come through us and seed this consciousness grid, so that inventors that have the means and the funds can actually start working on these things, and they'll get inspired by the ideas that come through us. And it doesn't mean we have to do the toil and labor to make it happen. We just have to allow those blueprints to come through us and go into the consciousness.
Because what we do here in this earth realm or this earth vibration, we are doing in subsequent earth realms and other dimensions, right? Not in a linear way, but in a quantum way, in a circular way. So when it may feel like we're floating into these other realms, right? And we're coming back in, and we're going back to the other realm, and we're coming back. And so over time, we're going to be in all of them at the same time. So it's just going to be like, it's not really moving into another dimension. It's merely no longer paying attention to the lower vibrations. They don't affect us anymore.
We're moving into a new octave.
I love
So
that.
it's an octave, it's like changing the radio dial. And so and we have a lot of galactic support in doing so, because they have also gone through these octaves and changes over many, many eons. And they're working with us as our, DNA is shifting.
But the allowing piece is important, right? And not having fear, because you can't have something negative or perceived to be negative impact your auric field unless you allow it. So when you know, and when I say no, I mean absolutely know that you are the I am presence, and that's who you are. You are light, you are love, you are God, source, energy. That's who you are. Anything that comes into your field will simply bounce off. And that needs to be an inner knowing that we are God, we are source. And so anything that comes into our field, we don't allow it. That's it. That's who we are, right? And I think because there's a lot of, we spent time talking very late last night about all sorts of removing negative energies. And it's not to say that they don't exist, but if we don't allow them into our field, they can't come into our field.
I am who I am. It is good to see you again, soul. Peace be with you.
So did everyone feel the energy shift? Yeah, so Yeshua's in the house.
Mary Magdalene has
Yeah,
stepped back.
yeah, the Sophia, the Shekinah has stepped back, and the gentler, in some ways, more feminine energy of Yeshua has stepped forward.
It is good to see you, soul. Peace be with you. I see you. How beautiful you are, and radiant. It is good to see you. To you I bow down. Angel energy. It is good to see the radiance of you. Again, to you, goddess. It is good to see you.
Oh, how we missed you in Ashland.
Nothingness and everythingness all at the same time. Well done. Finding the middle ground again. I know there are beings there.
Yeah.
To you I say this, I am who I am Yeshua.
So if anyone has questions out there, for Yeshua, you can put him in the chat.
1 second, please.
Also known as Jesus.
Yes, also known as Jesus of Nazareth to most people around the world.
I am not that being anymore. I am simply the soul that once was, that you refer to as Jesus or Jesus, Jesus, however you want to say it. I am merely the soul that manifests itself now through all of you, if you choose to have me. I am here with you. Peace be with you all. Love be with you all. Grace and gratitude be with you all. And share those qualities of who you are with others. I give you my soul. The energy of Christos, of love, that is always here with you. For it never leaves, for you never leave, and I am always here with you. We are always in communion with one another. Very good.
How can people more effectively communicate and connect with you?
How can they communicate with me more effectively?
And other beings that they have a connection to and want to bring into their field.
Sit. Slow down. Meditate and pray. Breathe. You must slow down your mind, open up your heart, and ask that I come to you. And I will. You will feel me. Only say the word, and I will come to you. But you must sit. Slow down. That's what I say. I said that before, and I will say that again. Your consciousness is expanding greater and further than ever before. It's easier now than ever. We are with you. Amen. 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 Are there more questions?
Are there any other questions here in the room or out there?
I understand what your ceremony is for. Although I didn't partake in that during my years upon this planet, but I understand the importance of it. And I understand the importance of the Isis energy, especially for women. I would not deny that ever, nor do I deny it now. It is a part of humanity. Continue to follow it. All energies here are divine. You must find the divinity in all things. Know thyself, know thy God, know thy soul. It is a privilege and honor to be in your presence of all of you. To be in the presence of souls that are opening now. The heart is opening more now than ever before. I am not the only one that says that. Many of your spiritual teachers will say the same thing. Stay away from the darkness. You don't need it. You've had it far too long. Let it go. It doesn't serve you anymore. The cross on which I was crucified, that was not my symbol, but that was yours. You don't need it any longer. If you don't want it. I certainly did not.
It's always a choice in every moment.
with you, Charlie.
Mhm.
And I am with you, sister. And I am with you, guys. And I am with all of you. Now, and until the end of this day and beyond.
So, question from the audience, if the cross is not your symbol, what is your symbol?
Ah,
And then I'll get back to your question, Shannon.
I believe this would be my symbol, a heart. That is my symbol. That is my teaching. Love yourselves so that you may love others. You fight with each other because you do not love yourself. You do not see yourselves. You do not see the divinity in who you are. This is my symbol. My heart I give to all of you. Wear this around your neck. Times are changing, aren't they?
Wouldn't that be a great movement to do? Right? So knowing that time is a constructed concept, what would your message be for us at this time? At this point
In time.
in time? Knowing that time is a constructed concept. That's a good one, Shannon.
Time is a construct of humanity and of other species as well. Your time is finite here in this perception of who you are, in this perception of incarnation of who you are. And you all know that, all of you. So use it wisely and love each other dearly. Hug each other, kiss each other, be one in community with each other. For if your time is a construct and you see it as finite, then use it for something good, something benevolent, something of love. But is time truly time? It is a construct. It is what it is, isn't it? You decide what to do with your time. You don't have to sit on your buttocks if you don't want. Be alive. Be alive. Love each other. Dance and sing and eat. Good. I like that. Are there more questions before I take leave? Okay. I am not the only one here, am I?
There's a lot of beings in this room.
There are. But I am not here to be your prophet or your guru anymore. I have done that already. I am not here to heal you anymore. You are here to be your own prophets, your own messiahs, your own gurus. I am only here to remind you who you are and that you can heal yourselves. That is the miracle. You are all teachers, prophets, mages, and sages in your own right. Choose that. Good.
I think, Dahana, he just answered that. How does the second coming?
The second coming,
Second coming.
the third coming, the fourth coming, the fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, ad infinitum. Which coming?
We are the second coming.
Yes.
We all carry the Christ consciousness. That's his message 2,000 years ago, and it's his message.
I am not, this being, Anthony, is not the only one that can
Carry the
carry
Christ
it.
consciousness.
He can carry it.
All of you can carry it.
All of you carry it. It is within you.
It just needs to be activated.
Choose it. That's all.
Yeah.
Let that be your coming, your advent, your covenant with yourselves.
Use your wills. Say, I will to be God free. I will to be God incarnate. I will to embody the Christ. And allow it to come and let's speak it.
Yeah, it's a consciousness.
To speak, Charlie. Speak your voice. It's good.
It's a consciousness.
It is a consciousness. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I am not here for me to speak. I am here for all of you to speak, for you to share your voices with each other of love again and again. This way. Can I, Anthony, channel Hathor energy? I can,
He has before.
if I choose. Can I choose to be evil? I can. I can choose it. I can choose whatever I want to come into my soul if I like. And so can you, and you, and you, and all of you. You are no different than me. You can choose whatever you want. But this evening, I must say to all of you, I cannot channel that energy anymore. It is not who I am. I have found who I am in this lifetime. And I must continue on that path. But you can channel the Hathor energy if you choose. If that is in your auric field and in your soul streams of who you are, in your consciousness, then you can do it.
If you feel aligned with it.
You must feel aligned and have the intention, but I can't do it any longer. I know who I am. And I'm happy with that. And I am satisfied. I am who I am. I am love and I am divinity. And I am all the good things. And that's what I choose to focus on. I choose to focus on God and light and divinity of who I am in this lifetime. And for me, that is enough. I have found who I am finally. And I am here with all of these teachers to help you find who you are as well, to ignite your soul. I'm not the only one. There are hundreds and thousands of others that can help you find who you are. So no, there will be no Hathor energy this evening.
It is quite a strange energy when it has come through us. There's a lot of toning and clicking.
I'm not comfortable with it
Yeah.
anymore.
Is Yeshua still here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm going to speak with the personal I.
So I and we goes back and forth because it's collective. Everything is collective.
Now I must take responsibility. I must take responsibility of who I am. I am source, I am God, I am all. And I am with you all. Everything is with me now. I can feel it and I can sense it. We must take responsibility of who we are and what we channel. And we can now say, I am who I am. I am who I am, Charlie. You're getting there, aren't you? The I who I am is not just you,
It's always a
it's
collective.
the all.
It's when
It
we,
keeps going deeper, deeper, and deeper. And it
Right.
is one of those comprehension truths, just like when you walk the earth and say, I am that I am. You had a deep, deep comprehension of that word.
Am I Anthony? I am. Am I Charlie? I am. Am I Tanjila? I am. Am I Renee? I am. You understand now, don't you?
Mm.
You can let the cross go. You can be the I am. Channel yourself. It's okay.
Your higher self. So he's referring
The
to
soul self I'm
higher-
referring to.
your soul self, your pure authentic self, your God self, which is your higher self that's connected to everything.
Now that is the meaning of this lion's gate, you understand. This is the power of it. To know that you, all of you, are divine beings. You don't have to say it's this or that or here or there that's coming through me. You can say it's me. It's I. I am who I am, and I am connected to it all. What is the meaning, you ask? And I tell you, this is the meaning now. Don't be afraid. When you have the ability to say, I am, and that you are connected to all things, the divinity, then you will see your consciousness expand exponentially. But you must say, it is I. It is I, Charlie. I am doing the channeling. I am connected to it all. All of you out there, I am connected to it all. That's who you are. That's who I am. That's who I am.
That's what the word atonement, right? The at one, you have the revelation that I'm one with everything.
Yes.
To love your neighbor as it is yourself because it is you.
Yeah.
The commandments of teaching quantum physics 5,000 years ago, or however many years ago that was, but it is, that's you. Every action you're putting out there is you.
Cause and effect,
Yes.
as above, so below.
Mm.
So when he's bringing in Yeshua, it's a frequency or a spectra of frequencies of Yeshua's soul that he's bringing in when he's connecting to the all.
That is all it is. It is a soul stream that you all have within you. You only need call it forth. That's all.
And for each person, it's different, right? You know, like
No.
with Anthony,
Yes.
he shares like this, you know, but for others, when we connect to the Yeshua energy or the Magdalene energy, it can be different.
It can,
Well said, Tanjila.
it can come through in our art, it can come through in our music. For me, it comes through in my writing. It
But
takes
know this, I will always come through your heart,
Mm.
not through your mind. I come through your heart chakra, not through your mind. I do not come through your DNA. I am a part of your soul streams, your soul. I won't get into the quantum aspect of who you are as souls. That's not important at this time.
It's a fun thing to talk about, though.
What is like the hair on your head, young miss? How many streams of souls do you have there? It's almost infinite, it seems, doesn't it?
So Yeshua, at the beginning, you said that, you know that Isis energy is very important. It was very important for women when you walk the earth, and it's very important for women now. Could you talk a little bit about that? Like why? And what is it for those watching who maybe aren't that familiar with the Isis energies? What does that represent and mean?
The Isis energies represents the divine feminine. As it once did, it does now. And you don't have to move away from it. Don't allow your religions to tell you that you cannot have an Isis statue on your altar. It's quite all right.
Sorry. I have Isis on my.
How dare you?
So do I, sister, so do I.
The divine Isis is just another manifestation of the divine feminine in a different aspect.
Sophia,
That's all it is.
Shekinah.
Any
Yeah.
divine feminine, whether it be a goddess or a prophet, it's the same. If it takes you where you need to go, If it is an angelic angel, let it take you where you need to go. Tanjila, that's really what it is. But it is important you understand, especially for now, because the feminine truly is rising in its consciousness. More now than ever before. More now than ever before. More now than ever before. Let the female rise. Let the feminine rise. The feminine is rising, and so be it.
And so it is.
So, yes.
Amen to that. Are there any more questions, Fran?
Oh.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Perhaps I've seen you somewhere before.
Definitely.
I had many women in my community,
That weren't talked about ever.
never.
Left out of holy books, left out of.
But without them, I could not have done and said and performed what I did. For it was the female energy that took me higher, raised me higher, kept me higher, picked me up when I could no longer do the work. They were my saving grace. They were my goddesses. And I am forever in debt to the female energy. That is why I come here with Miriam, so that we can tell the world again, the female is rising. Be a part of it. Enjoy it. It is monumental in its nature. You understand? I say peace unto all of you. I have spoken enough.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Remember who I am. Remember who you are. I am not just Yeshua. I am you. I am Anthony. Aviano Compagnon. I am who I am. I am not separate from you. I am one with you. I will take lead now. Thank you. Peace be with you all. Stay in the light where you belong. There's been enough darkness on this planet for long enough. Raise the vibrations, all of you. You have a responsibility now.